This party isn't a nasty party. This government isn't a nasty government when it comes to migration.
Taoiseach says his party is not a nasty party. His party has chosen, with Fianna Fáil and the Greens shamefully, to give €100,000 to private companies to clear tents. The tents arrive back the next day, to put up fences to block access to our city and to leave people sleeping in tents in our streets. Nobody should be sleeping in a tent in our street, and it is a cynical policy choice to do so. I make the point again, there are empty beds in the state accommodation system that you are choosing not to use. And why? In my opinion, it's extremely cynical politics. You know that if the central issue in the next general election is housing, if the central issue in the next general election is cost of living, if the central issue in the next general election is a healthcare crisis, they are not winning grounds for Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael. And so you want to centre the issue of migration and present yourselves as being hard, even though it will not make a single difference. All this cruelty you're doing does not make ordinary people's lives any better whatsoever. But I think the job on our side of the House is to say that very, very clearly. Migrants are not responsible at all for the housing crisis that you have caused. They're not responsible for the cost of living crisis. They're not responsible for the health crisis. And I think most people, from having this conversation a lot, when you talk, I certainly will, when you talk to people, actually most people are open to hearing that and can be won to that argument and know that it's your responsibility, and I think they want there to be a real alternative on offer in a few months' time.
The reality of the situation is we were seeing illegal, dangerous, tented villages emerging in parts of this city. We were very near a public health emergency, and I will make no apology for making sure the laws of the land are upheld and for making sure people are in humanity. You cannot just erect a tent wherever you want and start blockading streets. You can't do it. I know that's your politics.
You might do it.
It's not what this government will stand over.